Good morning. It's been an early start for me. How is everybody else doing? Hopefully the sound is all good at the moment. I shall see if the sound alerts are still very loud, but I have tweaked them. The sound is good. Well done on being first, Blue. How many times is that now? 7. Nice. Morning, Fruity. I seem to have a lot of elephants in this habitat, so I am going to start with sorting that out. A lot of poo. How many have we got in there? Whoa, a lot. There's no wonder there's fighting. Let's see how many they like. So 3 to 5 males. Three to 30 females. But group size is up to 1 male, 29 females. How does that make sense? Oh wow, 60 stream streak. Blue, that's amazing. It's like 20 weeks. So it's pretty much since I started streaming. I can't do math this morning. How does that make sense? So it says 1 male up to 29 females. But then it says male group size 3 to 5. What? Do you think we do 1 male or 3 males? I'm not sure what to do here. I don't want to get rid of males unnecessarily, but it kind of just sounds like maybe we need to do 1. Oh, hi Masonry. Okay, so if I just had males, I could have 3 to 5 as a little group on their own. If I was like segregating the genders. So I'm going to do 1 male then, and the rest the females. Good job you're here, because we would have spent a long time contemplating that. Let's sort that out then. Because there's just poo everywhere. I was hoping they were going to be near the top, but it looks like I've got a lot of animals before. Right, here we go. This one's 122. I don't really want to get rid of that one then. You would say just 1? Okay. So far, this 122-year-old is my one to keep. It's not very realistic, but... I might keep the little baby because they are cute. Although when it ages up, then it's... Oh, I can't sell babies, can I? Okay, let's get rid of those ones. Didn't do all of them just then. Some are only babies, they're fine. Yeah, we like the babies. They look cute when they run along and their ears flap. I actually can't remember if I've added elephants to the Critter Redeem. I think I have. I have a little bit of a recollection of finding some cute videos, but who knows? I'll just put that one in the trade centre so it's not causing issues. Right, how are we now looking? I'm just going to type it in, it'll be a bit easier. Oh, I still got some males. That one's in the trade centre, that's fine. That's a baby. Or is it? What age do they mature? I can't remember. Oh, 13. I know how long they're pregnant for. Because it took a long time to get an elephant pregnant that I was involved with. Daz doesn't just do creative management builders. I read that as Daz doesn't do creative management builders, and I was like, he absolutely does. But yeah, he does play other games. Daz streams for a very long time, and if that helps him keep streaming, then I'm all for it, and it opens me up to a few other games that I wouldn't play myself, but I've enjoyed watching. Like I watched him play Mouse PI, which I actually really enjoyed, and it's not a game I would ever have played myself. So he can play those variety games. Same as I play games he wouldn't pick up. I don't think he'd play Town to City, but hopefully when he does drop in the stream, he enjoys them. But how you doing? Have you done any more in your games? I know you like to do the roleplay parts. I wouldn't play Donkey Kong. Absolutely not. Not after watching him try and bat those mole things down a hole. Or beavers down a hole for I don't know how many hours. I'd have proper raged. Worse than the tree game. Yeah, so I've got already... That one's in the trade centre. These two are babies. That's a baby. Right, so now we'll do some females just so we haven't got so many in there. It's not the... It's quite a big habitat, but I don't want loads of them walking down the street. So we'll just do a few. And I'm going to put contraception on. I put the baby males on contraception. Will that stop them fighting as they grow up? Okay, any ones that are like a low score. I think that's a low score. This is the bit I haven't ever got my head around. Why we have like gold, silver, bronze ribbons, and then we get this number that comes with it. They must mean two different things. Because like this one's 6,300, 8,700. But these ones are a gold. Those ones are a bronze. I have no idea what it means. I'm going to go with those. Hopefully that'll start to look a bit better. I've got quite a few elephants. Yeah, it's a lot. You're rounding off the first Watchdogs currently. Oh, hopefully we'll get it finished then. Have you got anything planned for after that? The medals is genetical potential. Okay, and the number is the... Oh, yeah, so how much the public like it. Okay, that's good. So hopefully I've cleared out quite a few. It's definitely looking better. Much more realistic. Apparently it's 100% clean. Have they cleaned it? That's 100% clean. Numbers appeal, the higher the more guests come. Okay. I have limited my guests because I play a lot on Steam Deck. And if you've not seen my zoo before, I build a lot of buildings. And I'm really worried about the lag and sort of drop frame rate and things, and even just breaking my Steam Deck, to be honest. So I try to limit how many are piling in just to help with that. Now we do need to finish this avatar section. If we can get that done today, I'd be super happy. And then I have got plans. I've got big plans for over here. I've never realised there's a little help section up here. I am pretty new to this game still, so I only started playing 6 months ago and just dived straight in with building my favourite zoo. I say favourite zoo like it exists in my mind, but that's basically what I've done for 6 months. Your zoo doesn't run that well because you have a few builds that, yeah, so some of these are piece count really heavy. Yeah, I've learned to ignore this. See, the Nevermore bears have aged up now and I just won't get anything done. I end up, you know, making sure everybody's happy. It's because of these two have aged up. It's sad, but you're going to have to go to the wild. I don't want fighting. Education, I'll fix that later. We've still got 5 stars though, so I'm happy with that. Right, what? Oh, this blooming camel's escaped. I haven't finished building this section. I do need to make sure it's escape proof. But you know, that's a job for another day. Good morning, Vulcan. How are you doing? Escaped our house? Different game, Blue. You've slept. Oh, you should have slept. You had, I don't know, how many hours? 11 hours? To get some sleep? Right, let's get some mossy rock in here. You alright? A bit tired? What did you do after stream last night? Did you go to sleep or did you go to do something else? You did get sleep. See, Blue is thinking of health. I did see Sandwich, bless him, tried to stay awake, but didn't quite make it. I think he got to like 3 AM. You're doing art stuff for your stream still? He is a madman. I was not expecting that. When, you know, he said last night, I didn't realise he was being serious. I would not have said, like, I would not have encouraged that. Sleep's important. So I've been working on this tree. If you kind of remember last time, we were putting some lights through it, which I've tried to do. Can you see them there? They're kind of appearing. I need to move some about, I think, but hopefully it looks a little bit like the avatar tree. You've got a stock OBS theme, but you want to design one from the ground up. I can't wait to see what you've been up to. I'm very, like, minimalist, as you've probably guessed. And, like, comic-y, I guess. All of the, like, things for me is my art style, how I like to draw. Or how I can only draw, to be honest. You're asking the wrong guy, but it does look good. Yeah, you wouldn't know, would you? Because you don't watch anything. Um, I'm trying not to think about all the like packing I need to do after stream, but I will be excited. I was very excited when I woke up this morning, so you've got excited paws this morning. Packing still, yeah. You know, I take stuff out and use it and then need to put it back in. Things like phone chargers. I've got like a phone charger, a Steam Deck charger, just lots of things that I wouldn't be able to pack until last minute. Can they still go in there if I do this? Guess we'll find out. There's no one in there at the moment. We'll see. Yeah, stuff like that goes on the day. Yeah, so I have to do it today. Imagine not being in a constant state of packing and unpacking. Yeah, I feel like I always have a suitcase half ready. I keep telling myself, because I go away with work, I should just have a packed work suitcase. Buy like, you know, 2 hairbrushes, 2 chargers, and just have it there ready. Or even just keep the list that I seem to write every time and just reuse the list so I know I've got everything. But I don't ever learn. Oh, just project stuff. I'm trying to cut it down, but it's just a busy time at the moment. But this is holiday, so super, super excited. We went Desert Rock. It's this one, isn't it? They're still huge. I want like smaller ones. We might have to use the little aquatic ones. Recolor them. Let's try that. I did start putting a few pebbles through the beach, so we'll do that as well. You just made a 22,000 meter square habitat for zebras. What? That's gonna take some time to landscape. What kind of like design do you go for? Oh, look at this little one coming down here. I love their little waddle. Stop distracting me, little dude. Oh, that's just so, so cute. And it's blue. How was sleep last night? There was no breeze. Do you know, I slept really well last night. Yeah, I slept so good. Darcy didn't get up once. Yeah, had a really good night's sleep. Not to, you know, rub it in or anything. Hopefully you have one like that tonight. Same for you, Vulcan. Oh, I don't know what was alright for me. It was... You do realistic builds. You might make it for elephants. Yeah, that size would be good for elephants. As you can guess, I don't do realistic. I try to make it so it's realistic in the sense that they could actually live here and be happy. But it's not like your typical zoo find. But that is what I love about finding all these people that play zoo, is everyone's got such different ideas and does things so different to one another. Right, now I'm going to get some like plants to put around this bit. It's a little rocky bit. I like how these little sticker things turned out with the sand. I've put one of those trees over here as well, just sunk it down, so that looks like lots of nice spiky plants. And we did get this working last time, just about. Just need to move that over ever so slightly. So they don't actually need a fence this high, but the whole idea is it's supposed to look a little bit like the RDA areas, which they've got this fencing round on this one. I'm tempted to put another gate looking thing here so it looks like they could come out into the water. I think it would just finish it off a little bit better. Do you think I should? You slept okay, you had the fan blown on you all night, but once the fan was off, yeah, I had the fan on all night, that's probably why. Yeah, Blue's got big fans. Right, if you think I should put one of these gate things here instead, let me know, and I can make that a null barrier and plop that in over there. Sometimes get a bit of spit though. Oh, who's spitting at you? I can't put those type of plants in here because the penguins don't like them. So that's a no-go already. How uplifting is this little bit of music? Right, are they still going to go in here? Have I made it so that they won't go in? It still says available. I guess they're not breeding at the moment. It's too big for elephants. Oh, I mean, this one's huge. I don't know how big it is. 31,000 meters square. How do you know if it's too big? I mean, I haven't finished decorating it, but they seem happy in here. But it's meant to be big. It's a huge safari ride, so I don't know. Oh, because the elephants look like ants. Yeah, I mean, I've got camels in here. You just zoom in. It's fine. Oh, is that a baby? We have a baby camel. They are so cute. Whoa, don't get run over by the driverless vehicle. Elephants. That's brilliant. I'm such a child. Right, Avatar. Back to it. We're going to get this done. Okay, we need to do this section. I do think maybe I put the barrier over there. It's lacking something. It just looks a little bit fence-like. I can just use the same one I've built here. Line it up. Right. Now let's change the barrier up. Hi Fart, how are you doing? Is that no glow up spin? Is it not worked? I thought I added it on. I thought I'd added it. I added that and a few others. But morning, Zai, how are you doing? I will get it working. We're blue now, not pixely. Still going? No. We do have camels in here too, though. I promise I'm not obsessed with Bridgerton and camels. Camels are cute, though. I just need to move somewhere with camels and ride a camel. It can be my equivalent of a horse. Talking of camels, it's about to mature. It's so hard paying attention to all three people. Are we all three of us streaming at once? I will be going over to Daz later. Fun fact, camels are actually an Ice Age animal. Really? Is that why they've kind of like got a fluffy coat to them? Vulcan's cheating right now, is he? Thanks for telling me, Zai. The camel season of Bridgerton? Oh, I'm there. Front row seat me. Yeah, I have had new hair, but took 5 hours. Blue can believe it. Yeah, to be fair, I can believe it. That boy is here, there, and everywhere. That is why they're fluffy. But getting the moisture from the short... Getting the moisture from the short grass turns out beneficial. Oh no, I never knew that. I love them even more now. It's not really an animal I dislike, to be fair. Yeah, two humped ones, yeah. Storing their water and all. What's your favourite animal? I'm trying to remember what animals I've put in the Create Redeem. I think I did... I definitely did red pandas. I did pandas. I think I did elephants. I did giraffes, otters, raccoons, monkeys. I think what else I've done. There's a few. But yeah, tell me what your favourite animals are and I'll curate some funny clips of them. Shall we see what today's offering is? Yeah, so that one you can redeem more than once. It's just on a cooldown, so you can see what yours is. Yours might be different to somebody else's. It is all luck based. A bonobo. They're so cute. They're my like favourite monkey. They're very, very funny in real life. A meerkat or a fox? Do you like a fox? Big dog lover, and they remind me of dogs. And I'm convinced they're trying to domesticate themselves. And meerkats are just brilliant, regardless. I love how they little perch and stare at you. Bisons, that's an unusual one. Oh, Falcon, welcome back. We were just talking about you. Oh, is your cozy mood not working? Let me check why that is. So daily cozy mood should be working. Why does it not work for you, I wonder? It's not working for me either. Let me check that. It was broken the other day. I fixed it after that. But I'm just going to check it now. It's because it's a locally hosted code. Oh, it's coming through now. How weird. There was just a bit of a delay. What did we get then? Masonry got... Ah, no, peach iced tea. I love a peach iced tea. Although I got a vanilla cold brew. I might have to add the Monster Java on there because that is a good, like, cold brew type of drink. Sweet nutty ube. Haven't had an ube for a long time. I hope they're still doing them. Might try and treat myself. Thank you so much. What have you ordered? Chai latte. Chai latte is also a good drink. I hope you enjoy that, but thank you so much for the bits. And for those that are new, that is my little cat cafe. It's run by my cat, Zach, who's sadly no longer with me, but he lived to 16, so he did very well. But that's my little, like, memory to him. He was always knocking my drink off the side, so it seemed fitting. I don't know why Zai would lie about that. He was a sweetie, but he was also a little monkey. His brother, on the other hand, was an angel. He was definitely the naughty one. There's always one. You weren't cheating? Are you sure? You said hello to a man and you came right back. You might want to work on those excuses. He accused you of instigation. Did he? Why? You had a cat that lived to 16 too? Your mum got her just after you were born, so you had her through your entire childhood. Oh, that's so nice. It's so sad when they have to pass on, but I do like that they live... Well, they can live quite long lives. I had the two brothers, one was 16 and one was 17. And the 17-year-old had quite an eventful life. He keeps spinning this yarn about you starting beef between you and me. He's just jesting with you. Everyone knows it's not real. We get on well. Your puppy was 14 yesterday. Happy birthday to your puppy. Did you do anything? Yeah, it's like 78. That's crazy. Your puppy's 2 next month. Happy birthday to Blue in 2 months' time then. You have to let us know when. It was very sad, but nice to have a fluffy companion you hold. Yeah, I know what you mean. Like... Oh, and you had a Labrador. I mean, they are little fluffy goofs, aren't they? Even when they're like on their like last legs, they're still brain of a like 2-year-old wanting to play and stuff. I was thinking about your dog the other day, Vulcan, and wondering how they were coping in the heat. Because they're mostly back, aren't they? So has Blue been doing okay or struggling a bit? Kind of happy with how it's looking now. I just feel like I need a sign here. I could maybe do an education board. So it's not blocking their view, but at least we've got something there. Yeah, it's confusing. There's Blue you and Blue the dog. Italian water dog. Very nice. It's really, yeah, really rare breed. Rare breed sounds wrong, but it's rare to see one in the UK. We have other water dogs, but yeah, not those. We probably have like a lot of cockapoos, which look kind of similar. You know, if you saw one, it'd probably be as close to looking, but not the same personality. You've got aircon in your brother's room. Wait, okay. So it does escape to some cool. I got. What could I? I'm wondering if I do this, but it's huge. Could do an education board. I could probably make that look a little more like RDA style. I love these, but they're only for the exhibits. Might have to be this. Yeah, Portuguese variants. Yeah, we would see a Portuguese variant. So, yeah, rare for you as well then. You were lucky because your uncle had a pair. Oh, that's nice. It's nice then because, like, the family can still see how the puppies are getting on. It must be hard as a breeder to give them up. I'd be too attached. Getting in from work and the computer and he wants to play with you. Ah, yeah, I know what you mean there. Darcy's always about like 8 o'clock. She's then bringing me a toy. I don't know why. How did they know the time so well? Yeah, that is much bigger than I was hoping for. What could we put there then? It feels like it needs a picture or something. Do we go with this? And that's also massive. Might just have to be a TV, like an implied, or a poster, and I'll make something to go on it. You got the oldest of all the puppies. Oldest by like an hour. Your dog does time by what you're doing. Yeah, I think that must be how they pick it up, but it does amaze me 'cause my day is not the same every day. She still does seem to realise. How would this be stuck on here? Would it have a beam, I think? I used something really good around the corner that looked like a poster. I can't remember what it was. This. What did I use there? Oh, it's the same screen panel 1 by 1. So you can make them look like posters. Though I now can't select it. I say that, yeah, we probably are. I do wake up at the same time every day, so I definitely do have a routine. My life is more boring than I realise. Why can't I select this thing? Right, let's try doing this instead. There we go. Oh no, I clicked off it. Does she eat at the same time? No. Depends on when I wake up, like what else I'm doing. All of that kind of thing, so it's not the same. Was it a woof? It certainly was. I'm surprised you heard that. I was just to check if there was a delivery, but there's not. I don't know what she's woofing at. Sorry, I'm going to see what she is woofing at. I don't know what she's woofing with. She's woofing at something. Yeah. Maybe she heard us talking about her. Sharing her routine, yeah. Okay, I'll get a picture to put on there. No idea what I'll do just yet, but I'll think of something. Maybe a donation box would also work, you know, next to this. Let's see what we can get. It doesn't really matter about donation boxes in terms of I don't need the money, I've got money turned off, but I do like to add in what I'd expect to be in if I was playing franchise. Or maybe a bin. We haven't done a bin for a little while. The last bin was back there. And in Disney style, we put a bin every so often. So we could maybe do that. Oh, I've got one there. Okay, so I have got one close. You have to put them on the path, that's the only annoying thing. So it'd have to be like this side. Doesn't seem enough room. I know we've had this conversation before, but one of the things I do struggle with is open bodies of water being like a drowning risk. If this was a real like theme parky zoo, like a kid could just go and fall in here. Again, they could like go and walk across this part, you know. So it's trying to think how you would stop that happening. I know we came to the conclusion that it was a parent responsibility when we were doing Nevermore, weren't we? I don't think we fenced off this part, but I don't think we fenced off the left. No, if they really wanted to, they can still access the water. We made it harder. A little wooden barrier. Yeah, I think you could be right there. Just so it's not blocking the view, but going kind of across here. Ponds and parks aren't fenced off? No, they're not. It's just look how close this one is to the path, and that's quite deep water. That's my only worry with that. What do we actually have as just a standard fence? We do have some. I'm just like thinking just something like this. I can change the colour in so it's not so like in your face. The other option would be like edge into the path. That's just tormenting me, showing me the items I haven't got. This one looks kind of nice. Ones are often shallow near the banks. Yeah, exactly. So this would be like, you know, tumbling into that. Proper danger zone. I kind of like that. It looks like some of the walling. I think I could make that work. I think the other body of water's fine because they have to kind of go all the way around to get to the bit of water that they could enter through. But this is just especially if, you know, if they see the penguins and think the penguins are swimming in there or something and they could go and get in. It's just asking for trouble. This is what I say about, like, I don't do realistic zoos, but I'm trying to be realistic in the way I design it as a entertainment space. This one's going to be really hard to blend, just because I've put a slight angle on it. Also helps with just fill this area a little bit because it looks a bit bland. I'm sure they just said, "Oh, so meaty," as they were walking past me then. I've got an ad coming up, so I'm sorry. I will still be here and appreciate you if you decide to stick through those. I've got them on the lowest one I can, but they still come through. It's crazy to think how humans in general tend to be less dense than water. Yeah, I think that works. It doesn't block the view, but it's just giving enough that you could stop a child. You know a lot of dense humans, me being one of them. It's fine, I know what you think. He was talking about average. He knows what you were talking about. He's trying to wind me up. You weren't calling me dense. I can take it, it's fine. I can lack in common sense sometimes. Your dad used to scuba dive. You need... Oh, right. Yeah, to be able to sink down. I want that weird looking plant. This one. Oh, I never knew that. So the fat distribution makes it different. I guess it's the same with animals. Okay, and then I'd like to bring a bit of colour into this. So if I can get one of those pink spiky ones, this little corner, that would look more avatar-like. Now we have got these. I don't think I've put any around this side. I used them in the other area. I don't know what these are. They're in Jurassic as well. But like, they look so alien-like to me. Hate to love you and leave you, but I got to get ready, heading out to see your niece and nephew. Oh. It also must be the case that Blue's dense human remark was directed at you. There's no one else it could be. Now. No mod beef. You got dense bones? I have no idea. Okay, that volume is much, much better for me. Hopefully it is for you. I did have a little boogie just then. Morning, Wonky. How are you doing? I'll show you this tree in a second, because I know we were looking at it last time. But I tried to make it look more like... more avatar-like. It's much quieter, disappointing. Is it too quiet? Have a lovely day, Vulcan, with your family. It sounds like it'll be good fun. Sweating like my... Jeez. What a saying. I don't think I can even read that out fully. Oh, it gives off a horrible smell. I guess they're gonna love that then, aren't they? You have so many of them. I mean, they're good. Right, let me show you this tree. Did I not know this? No. I've never seen that plant in my life. I saw it and just used it in the avatar section. Right, we'll go to darkness so you can see. I think I need to like change the level of some of them because it's a bit, you know, a bit too the same across here. But like, this is how it's looking. Do you think that looks like the avatar tree? Obviously needs more lighting around here to light up some of the plants, but... It gets called the Venus plant. Yours bloomed 2 weeks ago. Oh, I'm glad you think it, Wonky. I can't tell you how long that took. It was ridiculous. Right, watch your eyes. It's going to flash. So I have got one there, which is going to smell then. And then another one in the main avatar section here. Set a little bit further back though, so that one shouldn't be too bad. But I never knew that. They're going to make me giggle even more now. Maybe I'll angle it so it's not quite so erect. There we go. It smells for 48 hours. Ah, that's fine. A very short bloom period. The smell is to attract insects. Now it's droopy. Yeah. That looks better though. So we'll put a little sign there. That looks okay. Hopefully they're still using this. There's nobody in it at the moment. So if the burrow capacity is 0%, does that mean it's completely empty, it's available? Or does that mean there's no space because I've blocked the entrance? No, it doesn't mean anything, I don't think. Hopefully they would still use it. You forgot the blue pill? What a time to have ears, yeah. I should put a sign next to it saying, smell my cheese. Don't. Oh dear. I definitely need to visit where you live. It does sound amazing. Just so I can see a penis plant in real life. You know, nothing to do with the castles. I had to let Darcy in, she decided to join us. Hi Ellie, how are you doing? You reckon the UK's got one as well? Well, I'm not sure. I don't Google UK penis plant. How you doing, Ellie? Been enjoying your streaming? You think you have them? Oh, okay. Kew Gardens. I can't imagine it's that kind of place. What's the other one? Is it the Eden Project? I can imagine they'd have something like that there. You're good, thank you. I went to say hello. You've been wanting to watch the Avatar movies. Yeah, the new one's just landed on Disney Plus if you've got that. Well, not just landed, I mean, I think it's been a couple of weeks. I really enjoyed that one. Kew Gardens does have them. Guess I'm gonna have to go to Kew Gardens. Yes, you can curse your search history. Not mine. I'm not really sure what I'm trying to do here, but I want to make a kind of raised flower bed. Implied. Don't worry, you're such UK pensions. Oh yeah, you said you were doing some finance planning. Did you get sorted with it? You love the Avatar movies, but you're hoping it doesn't turn into Fast and Furious franchise. Yeah, I know what you mean. Although I do love Fast and Furious. It's my go-to film to watch on planes. I love the little giggle. Yeah, I giggle a lot. You don't usually get a full, like, laugh. It's usually a giggle. Yeah, I love a bit of Fast and Furious. It's a proper guilty pleasure. And that's not what I'm building next, before you think it is. I think you'll like what I'm building next. It's very different again. It's going to take a lot. It definitely would take us up to October, for sure. I am going to put plants in here. Do I have a soup? No, I don't. When I was younger, like first cars and that, I used to go to all the like meat things. I was a girl racer, yeah. Not ashamed to admit it. I don't know how I'm going to make this wall work, but we'll make it work somehow. Maybe. You were more into building them than racing them. I never raced them. I just, yeah, would make my car look pretty. Well, it was pretty to me. Probably not to the older generation, but it wasn't hurting anyone. How did I prettify? Say it, Leon. You liked yours to be a wolves in sheep's clothing? Yeah. It didn't have like a loud exhaust on it, but it was pretty. I loved it very much. Yeah, and Ibiza, yeah. I liked those two. They looked good in yellow. Yeah, mine was like a gunmetal colour. It was nice. But I used to love the cars on Fast and Furious. Looked at them like one day. And then you just get older and go, actually not. I'm about the miles per gallon now. I'm hoping I can raise the land below this so it kind of covers it, but if not, you know what I'll be using. I've always been a bigger fan of trucks and off-road vehicles. Yeah, I know what you mean though. I do like an American truck. I keep looking at those American Trucks Simulator and Euro Truck Simulator, or whatever it's called. Could have just used the bigger pillar, but I wasn't actually planning on doing it like a pillar. Now I've seen it from this side. I am. Yeah, cars are ridiculously expensive these days. Kind of works. I wonder if I do need to put anything below. It's kind of like a raised flower bed. I don't know. We might get away with that. Oh, like pickups. Yeah, okay. Probably. An imported F-150. Yeah, I can imagine that was nice. Difficult to insure though. I didn't realise those little tiny ones. That's perfect. Right, let's get some plants in there. I wonder if there's like a little hedgerow I can put around here just to finish this part off. That will then protect the cliff edge. Make it look a little bit nicer. Probably similar plants I'll put over there. It didn't fit parking spaces. I'm not surprised. Ours are tiny in comparison. Last vehicle I had access to was a Ford F450 Super Duty. Downside, it was a Ford. You play American Truck Simulator and Euro Truck Simulator. Do you like them? So I saw a sim. I can't think what it was called. I saw a sim game that's do you know what Haunted Mansion is in Disney? It looked like you managed the Haunted Mansion type ride. It's not out yet, but it looked really, really good. I have wishlisted it. I think it was January. I'm trying to think when it said it was coming out. I did look because I thought definitely want to play that with you guys. But it's not out yet. Also like the look of that tattoo simulator that was on Epic Games the other day. I've put in Discord for any of you who are in there. But that also looked up my street. Somebody sounds like they're having a great time at this zoo. Right, this one's just slightly too big. There might be the other one that's better. They're the size of a small house. Oh, blimey. Just get one of those instead. Double up. Car and a house in one. Maybe we'll go for that one instead. It's a shame because I do like the yellow of this. I can make it work, can't I? Used to pull horse trailers and hay wagons. Wow. Right, I need to make a hedgerow. I don't think there is a hedge in this game. I think I'm going to have to make one. Oh, there's this kind of hedge. Wild hedgerow. Okay. I'm happy with that. So it's for a purpose. I like a John Deere. Don't ask me why. If I see a John Deere tractor, I'm like, yeah, that's a tractor. A farming simulator. Yeah, that'd be pretty cool actually. Right, let's flatten this out. We'll put the hedgerow round. I've also started making like a fence line around here with the stone running along the bottom. So we could maybe go from that into hedgerow. Because I've got this viewpoint of Nevermore up there, which looks nice. I do need a farm simulator, yeah. Haven't got one. Is there even such a thing? Different pace from shooters. I'm terrible at shooters. That's why I'd be bad at like that Alien game, because that looks like it's not shooter, but you know, like need to react quickly. And I read something about it uses AI or something to learn how you try and get away from it, and then it will chase you even more. It doesn't sound like it's for me. There is. It's a franchise. Oh, wow. I might see if there's some demos. I do need to find some games so I've got something to play on the plane. I might do a little bit of drawing. I'm still drawing out like concept ideas for my zoo. I'm hoping I can do like little postcards or something, or like digital art download or something for subs. Just something a little bit different. I think it's by Micro Sucks. I thought you were saying it Micro Sucks. I was like, oh, it doesn't sound like I want to get it then. I think we've like maybe finished most of this. I do need to tidy this up and this area. I'm kind of thinking about making this a viewpoint. So I've put this rock here. I need to check from inside if we can see that rock. We can't seem to see it from inside. Oh, I put some lights along here as well. I see the, what I call the umbilical cord coming into the animal. I thought I'd put some of those lights there because when we then go to nighttime, they kind of glow like the glow of when it's given the person their, I don't know, energy or whatever it is. It's on Game Pass, but the developer's Giant Software. Why is there a dead penguin in there? So it's not a dead penguin, it is an avatar penguin. So these are meant to mimic the avatar chambers where they like plug in and then they become the avatar, and they have like a cord bit that comes off them, and the penguins are still in there. They swim around this. In fact, you can see one that's just at the top there. It might dive down in a second. But they come around the front here. And then, if I can get back in, there's one here for the giant otters as well. But here comes a giant otter. Look, they see that one swimming by. But the penguins are obviously tiny, so they don't feel it quite so much. But they'll swim around. Just at the moment, it's chilling at the surface. So yeah, that's those. And obviously, we've been working on the back section because all of this is sort of hidden, but they come round and view this area. So yeah, the avatar section's quite big. There's a lot of different bits. I feel like if you were a guest, you could spend a good hour exploring this area. You've got the front section where you can view the pandas and kiwi and the gembok and ostriches over here. One's just having a little swim here. Then you could go in to see those underwater bits in here. And then we've got the back bit as well, so they can come up the side. It's a viewpoint. And then they've got another viewpoint here. Another like underwater viewing area. Little shop. The RDA section. And then this bit that we've been working on, which is the back of the penguins. haven't done Madagascar, if that's what you mean. Or is that a type of penguin? It's extremely detailed, very impressive. Thank you. It is keeping the other penguins in order. It's taken quite a while, this build. I feel like we've been at it since... Well, it was May, wasn't it? May bank holiday I started the capsules. So it's been a couple of months. I don't really play off stream anymore. I do tend to play it with you guys only. So yeah, it is slow progress, but it's still progress. And then when I start the other area, that is definitely going to take some time. But I'm really, really excited by what I've got planned. I hope you love it as much as I think it's going to be good, because we're going to introduce at least 2 more animals, if not 3. And they're very different animals to what we've done already, so... Lions, tigers and leopards. No, I've learnt that mistake. I'm not doing it again. It doesn't work. I have just started a dedicated zoo for the stream, so you're not building offline either, and viewers go, hey, when the hell did you build that? Yeah. So some things, like if it's something boring, then I might like finish it off stream or test out an idea, but that's all. Hi Jube, welcome in. I hope I'm saying that right. I'm loving the emojis you've got there. What's good? I think everything's good right now. We're all enjoying a chill Saturday morning. Yeah, happy weekend. Thank you. It's a good weekend for me because I'm going away. So as soon as I finish this stream, I am packing and head into the airport for a well-deserved break. So yeah, I'm very, very excited. It's been a while. What are you up to? You went off on a tangent last time. I was building a solar panel, and I think that was the what the fuck moment for the viewers. Yeah, you know by now I go off on I go off on tangents all the time. Often it's down to the animals not doing what I need them to do or something, but yeah, it's pretty common around here. Don't worry. I've got a bit of a mix of different stones on this bit, but just trying to mix it up a little bit compared to the other side of this build. Yeah, they do seem to be stopping here to look, so making it a viewpoint would work. I think that kind of thing I may leave till I need them. Yeah. I did go to the Dusk All of Boulders. Am I going for the vacation? Yes, I am going on holiday. very, very excited. It's a surprise. I am taking my subs along with me and plan to post in my Discord all of my adventures. But I'll update afterwards. Yeah, we have a lovely community here. I've got some really nice people that found me and have a lovely time hanging out. I really will miss streaming for a couple of weeks, so I'm hoping to keep up to date with you all and see how everything is. And then we'll have lots to chat about when I'm back. Can I get sticks of rock for the subs? Yeah. I'll see what I can find. It's been years since I had a stick of rock. How long is this holiday? 2 weeks. So yeah, it's spoiling myself. Hasn't fully sunk in yet. It will when I get to the airport. It never does for you. It's not happening until it's happening. Yeah. Funny, isn't it? It'd be like that. I also feel if I can't like imagine something, I always feel like something's going to go wrong and it's not going to happen. So it's yeah, I don't know. It's weird. I went over to the other side to pick up a certain rock. It wasn't this rock. I don't know why I picked it up. I obviously got distracted. It happens. We'll go back and find the rock I was looking for. I've mostly used the 8 over there. Okay. Has anyone else got any summer holiday plans? Zero, you haven't taken a day's leave. What, the whole year? I should definitely take some time off. You could go to a zoo. Have a day out. Your holiday is from April. Oh, okay. That's not quite so bad. I usually have leave planned. It's what gets me through. You want to get project done before leave? Yeah, I know that feeling. I find it very difficult to switch off or take time away. But it is important to do something for yourself. Sit at home and avoid people. Even if you think of going on holiday, they'll rip your benefits away quickly, say, oh, that's annoying. Everyone deserves a holiday. You're known for that, are you, Blue? Are they like, Blue's going to be off, the weather's good. Get in the garden. So you should be off right now, because the weather's kind of like the best it's been in a long time. Definitely need to put some like arrows around here. The whole reason it's this weird like SU bend thing is because I want this blue wall from inside, so that door looks out onto that blue wall. So that's what that's all about. You haven't had a holiday for like 20 years. That is, yeah, that is a long time. I hope you find days out and things, something like that to do. You go to the beach, don't you? Used to. Yeah, I saw your photos of the beach, enjoying it together. There's already been comments about I'm expecting you not to be around. I love that. Hey, at least it's holiday, you don't prefer a sickie. It's a bit of a strange arch that I'm doing here. I need to bring this one down a bit. Live through other people's adventures. I'm glad you can do that. I do think you should think about the recipe thing. I think you'd get enjoyment from hearing people use your recipes and things. I think Daz would be proud with this rock formation. You find yourself chilling in cooking streams. Cooking is a means to an end. Do you think that's just a time thing, that you don't have the time, but if you did, you would spend more time cooking? Or like a cost thing, you know, like sometimes recipe things are expensive to do. You got someone working on your Discord today? You're going to add a recipe and a food channel. Yay! I'm pleased to hear that. You can cook, but it's not a hobby. Yeah, I know what you mean there. Some people enjoy it, you enjoy eating it. Yeah, same. I can appreciate some nicely cooked food. But spending like hours in the kitchen is not my bag. As you've probably guessed, I'd get distracted. I'd start cleaning out a cupboard or something. You spend hours and then you don't want to eat it yourself. Yeah, that sucks. I think there's something nice about other people enjoying what you've made, though. It probably goes back, you know, years and years of being like a provider type of thing. You know, like cavemen and stuff. Probably need to do a few little plants around this bit, but it's starting to feel nearly complete. Not quite complete. I do need to make a sign for here. I think bring this hedge round. I might put a few different hedges into it just to mix it up a little bit. And then bring that round here. Put the other fence line in. That'll be good because I will then see the train go past there. We've got the view of the Great Showman kind of blocked, so that's good. And then we've got the nice view of Nevermore through here. So I think we're kind of getting there. Got the nice tree now. Need to put a few more lighting bits in, but I think we should wait and do a whole lighting stream. Yeah, finish this bit off with a few plants and stuff. And then this kind of walkway with signs and stuff. That's the entrance into the habitat. We've also got that viewpoint down here that might need a little bit more work. But on the whole, it's, yeah, like 90% there. It's a pretty big habitat. Had a little stutter with the frames then. You didn't realise the train was that close? Yeah, I think it would look cool with it going past. Well, you spent hours in the kitchen cooking Christmas dinner for 12 with loads of different meats and veggies. And because you added English desserts, only 2 people turn up. Ah, no, they didn't do that. I would be totally bitter about that. Totally bitter. They can smell my cheese. That is an Alan Partridge reference for anyone that's just randomly joined at the moment I've said that. They wouldn't be invited again? Yeah, same. I'm so pleased with how this bit turned out. I'm glad they are functional habitats and not just, you know, scenery. It could have easily been just a walk through avatar area, but we're here for the animals. These habitats have got to work for them. It'd be kind of nice if I could get a solar panel up here and add some access to it, but I think I'm too late in the building now. And I might put a few more things under the water here just to give it a bit more, I don't know. It kind of looks nice how it is, but there is such thing as over decorating. Wonky is my man for solar panels. So this bit here is like obviously stuff that's just poked through the roof from the random capsule build, so I do need to kind of just visually hide that, but that can be done quite easy. I don't think we need these. I don't think they do anything. Oh yeah, they do. Look, they finish off the roof. That'd be why. Well, we can have a little bit of an overhang. Negative facility. Oh look, there's lots of rubbish down here. That's also not going to help. Can fix that. I think I broke the game. Hopefully it comes back to life. There we go. Oh, it's really struggling. I don't know if that's my internet or... Have I saved? No, I haven't. Well, as soon as it comes back to life, I will save. Maybe a separate file just in case. I always do a separate file. I don't know if you've noticed, but there's like 100 save files. I should just rotate through 2. It will have auto-saved a few minutes ago, so worst case, I'll have lost like 2 minutes. But I'll give it a minute to kind of come back to life. But while I'm waiting for that, I'll get us a raid ready. Because unfortunately, I do have to end on time today. Because I've got a plane to catch. And I'm going to snooze that ad because it's perfectly timed to try and come through now. But I'll get us 2 raid messages ready. One is for the subs, that's the second one that will come through. And then the first one is for anyone else, you can copy and paste them. So if you copy it ready, and then when we go over, we can pop that in the chat and give Dad some love. He is also doing Planet Zoo today, so we can see what he's up to. Is that just come back to life? Yeah, it has. Let's save that quick then. There we go. My zoo is saved. We're fine. Don't know what caused that. Very odd. But I hope you've enjoyed hanging out, building a little bit more of Avatar. It's certainly been a big project. I've got a lot of the safari to finish, but when I get back from holiday, we are starting a new build. So any of this that's left with Avatar, I'll finish off stream, or there'll be like a bonus stream where I'm just adding, a little bit into the zoo in terms of lighting, boards, bins, the kind of random little decoration parts. But the big sculpting, the new plans, that's all going to be on stream when I'm back. But if there's anything else you'd like to see, just let me know. I'll be active in Discord, taking you along on holiday with me. I hope you enjoy it, and I hope I don't drive you mad. And have a lovely time as well. Get some rest. Right, whilst I was saving, I didn't actually get our raid ready, so I'm just doing that now. I just missed him playing with a toy bus. Oh, wow. Thank you, Hank. I do appreciate it, and thank you again for the bits. I didn't realise you were still here, but I appreciate you spending your time here and the bits as well. Right, I think we're ready. Hope to see you over there. Enjoy his stream. They're very chill as well, and he'll be building something epic, I'm sure, over in Zoo. So yeah, see you all soon.